And yeah, so that's the difference.
So it's like a way to try to get those players that are outside the top 25 motivated to try to improve and try to compete with
and it gives them a chance for money.
Right.
So, and here we go on to game 1. We are going to see the Banjo.
A great character. I'm looking forward to what all the setups that Banjo will be doing with Banjo.
Absolutely.
Right?
Lots of ledge traps, I assure you.
Yeah, those grenades.
Air, fair. Grenades are super good. Oh my goodness. And the eggs too.
And that Nair, as you were talking about, it actually covers so many options on the ledge, and it's still going for a lot of damage as well.
Absolutely. And it's like a mid-combo starter.
Yeah,
so.
and also we see how Banjo likes to be jumping around a lot, using those projectiles, but Pit has great anti-air to it because of that too. So it's something you need to be considering. Do you actually want to be above Dark Pit in most of your scenarios?
Yeah, because then you can get air-to-air really well. You can just eat a lot of damage that way. So going for the down air, not quite finding it. Ooh, what a great reflect. That was excellent from Red Menace.
Yeah, and a very unorthodox type of recovery too, right? So now Banjo knows it's in the pocket, right? It's something that can
that's something that can happen.
So that's going to be really good because now Red can also mix up his recovery. So let's see how that goes.
I believe her is Red Menace.
Her. Oh, yeah. I don't know the players yet. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
So. And lots of footsies being played. As we said earlier, the projectile game really strong from Banjo. It's just and the bouncing from the grenades also get pushed by that reflector too. So. Lots of velocity being put on those grenades. And the Wonder Wing coming out. You only get 5 of them a stock, so gotta make them count.
But Red has had an amazing play here on the ledge, trying to maintain Banjo away. But as soon as I say that, right, Banjo again with the stage control.
Yeah, and that's been something we've been seeing all game basically. Is Banjo has had stage control, but when it comes to ledge, it's really like kind of like that. The 4 throw is a kill throw. That's just gonna be there. Oh, so is down throw though. Down throw up tilt? No, the mash mix up. That's something that is common with a lot of characters against a mash. Is are they going to do a full mash, like a slight mash, or no mash? And that's really the basic 3 mix-ups that you have there. And you have different options that cover 2 or more. And that up tilt, that's gonna get beat out by the no mash.
I hear Red. Actually staying with that stage control, Banjo's been the one that's been moving around, trying to get pretty much away or something in with his projectiles. But Red, she's been making it difficult. Not a lot of damage here. Much just consistent neutral here from both of these players.
Absolutely. Down throw out there. 65% on Red. Oh yeah, that projectile game. You just stand there. Gets the rapid jab. That's good damage. Almost quite. She's gonna send off. No jumps. Gonna have to use the Wonder Wing.
Ooh, that was close. Yeah, that was close. You can actually punish after that bounce kick. And Red, a little bit was looking forward to it. But
I mean, I think the normal case scenario there is that they actually snap to ledge, but Banjo messing up the spacing just a little bit. Okay. The heavy armor and invincibility.
Yep.
There might be super armor. The pit side beam. Oh, the parry. Yeah, but it crosses up. You have to punish accordingly.
Yeah,
back throw. Ooh. I think Red was going for like mashing there, and it might be a stick mash and wasn't ready to DI the back throw. That was a good mix up from Banjo. That looked like DI out. No more Wonder Wings for the stock though. So, but that parry gonna do 17. Back air not quite gonna kill.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is death.
Yeah, that should be
with no Wonder Wing.
No Wonder Wing, no more jumps. Either way, it's still a very close game, as you were saying. They Division 2, they went to Grand Finals, so.
Absolutely. Good Nair usage. Oh, doesn't quite get the down air. Down air is a combo extender if it hits up. It'll lead into forward air and things like that. It's pretty good. And Red struck into a lot of these projectiles right now, but gets a grab.
We were talking about how Red, she's been having a very good time right here with stage control because Banjo has been the one trying to come in most of the time. However, the game has still been very close. What do you think that Banjo has been doing to counteract this type of play from Red?
Honestly, I feel like the counterplay that Banjo's been going with is keeping in that mid space. You know, ooh, and doing hard callouts like that.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So like keeping in the mid range against Pit is pretty good, honestly, because like you're really out of range for the disjoints, but arrows are also unsafe. So it's just how Banjo's playing neutral with his spacing right now.
Yeah. Now we have to look at which counter pick you choose here against Banjo, right?
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure Banjo likes platforms.
Yes.
So like Battlefield is not the wave. FD might be good, but at the same time, you know, no landing options against Wonder Wing. So PS2 is just gonna run it back.
Yeah, the game was going pretty close there. It was that much far-sighted. Far-sighted, that's not the correct term, I'm sorry. And not far-sighted, I'm looking for the word in English. Separate. You know, it was really close between them, I should say. So, you know, going back to Pokemon Station 2 is not a bad option here from Red.
No, absolutely not. And I mean, like, that game was relatively even.
Yes. So,
I mean, it's not really a stage thing. Sometimes you can just make adjustments like that and rock out with it. Ooh, doesn't find the nair after the down throw. So, oh, just charging through those neutral beasts. Getting there.
Yeah, and actually making it a little bit more, as soon as I say that, Red again with the stage control. But now, you gotta be careful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
On ledge versus Banjo, that's where Banjo excels, truthfully.
Right, a lot of traps that he can set up. Those grenades, they bounce, as you've been saying. They're an active hitbox. It covers quite a few options from ledge.
Absolutely, that nair. Gonna get the rapid jab off. That was probably a misinput. I think that was meant to be B reverse down B.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
But again,
it's a really bad misinput because, you know, you're using a resource like that.
Ooh, that's something we actually didn't see a lot in the first game, but those drag down nairs from Banjo can set up into quite a few mix-up scenarios. Can they actually, I do believe they can lead into a few kill options. Right?
It can lead into kill options, but I don't believe they're true.
Yeah, no, exactly. They're
so like
mix-ups.
Yeah, so you've got like, I don't know, like a 33% chance of like, you know, hitting the right mix-up there.
Forward smash stuffed out, and now he's in a very precarious situation. And now this is where Red needs to get that damage in and try to get the stock.
Yeah.
Banjo at disadvantage is not great.
There he goes. Alright, gonna space around the uppy. I feel like Red should be trying to get like a grab or something like that. You know, get that stage control. We've seen Banjo do a lot of neutral get-ups, call that out with the grab, but the down throw up tilt. That's gonna take that stock. But Banjo is dead. So even game once again. This is the exact same scenario that happened last game.
Yeah, and this is what we'll be seeing for the rest of the set, assuming this goes into a game 3 as well. The game, it's going to be very close between these two players, and again, here we see how that disadvantage to Banjo can be very difficult. As soon as Dark Pit gets in some damage and Banjo's in the air, it's going to be very difficult to come back down.
Absolutely. Red with a slight lead here. Oh, it's going to be a little bit more. Banjo misses the tech. That up tilt does poke through the platform. Very good poke tool from Pit. Ooh, good shot. Right, down throw, nair. Again, just a good B&B. Oh, that's going to be minus. Dash attack is the only thing Red's going to get out of it, though. All right, forward throw. Not going to kill, but it's close.
Good awareness there again, and oh, okay.
Yeah, the get up attack.
Yeah, get up attack. Enough time to react to that, right? But I want to comment on how this damage racked up on Banjo specifically, because it was from 2 missed forward smashes.
Yeah, absolutely.
On neutral. So, you know, if we see a little bit, it could have been like you were talking about. He had a little bit of missed inputs that we saw earlier.
Yeah.
But still, you know, something.
I think he's just letting him rock.
Oh, he just let him rock. Okay, in that case.
I mean, he's trying to call out Red for like doing like a dash up approach or like spacing an aerial, and it is a disjoint, so.
And again, but as we mentioned here, missed forward smash. Again, this time it costs your stock, and if Red can get.
Absolutely. But sometimes it just works out like that.
You know what? I'm not going to comment on the missed forward smashes anymore because apparently they work.
Sometimes they work.
Usually that's not what you were technically trying to go for, but
More,
hey.
more attempts equals more successes, right?
You're right. You are correct.
So yeah, that see, and the lead wasn't even that strong. You know, you miss 3 forward smashes to get a stock, but I mean at the same time, you get those hard options like that and make it even. Gonna use the Call of Duty gun.
Man, that was so awesome in Banjo-Tooie. That mode, I played it so much. But either way, if you haven't played Banjo-Tooie, please do yourself a favor.
Oh, it's such a good game. It's so good. Just play all the good classic N64 games. Oh, the Wonder Wing. That's like minus 50 something, and like Red hasn't punished it accordingly yet.
The second stock, she did punish it really well.
Yeah, but like with a dash
but,
down.
I mean, yeah, but a punish is a punish at least.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
like some damage is better than no damage.
And you know, as you were saying, it crosses up too, so you need to try to be aware of where exactly your opponent's gonna fall. And if you're not exactly sure, a dash attack kind of secures that.
Absolutely. Hit recovery is pretty good. Oh.
Ooh, that was scary. That roll.
Oh, beats out the startup of the Wonder Wing. That's very good from Red. That could have been death. This is last hit, game 2. So we're gonna see who's gonna be able to take this game. If we're going to game 3, or is Banjo just gonna close it out clean?
No, it's very difficult to call right now. And ooh, that.
I am a betting man, but I would not bet on this one.
I held my breath because they all. Oh, that's a punish.
Yeah, and that's going to be huge. That's just going to be it, and that's going to be Banjo taking it 2-0 over Red Menace. And Red Menace just never being able to find the correct punish for the Wonder Wing.
Yeah. I